So we're going to pick up here as our group has taken a short camp, I would say the night before entering Nemedia. You should be safe here. You slept the night. Artist got up a little bit earlier, and he wandered off into the woods. So while he's wandering a little bit ahead of you guys, I imagine you're kind of kicking over your fire pit, tightening up all your bedrolls, throwing those on your backs and whatnot. Is there anything you'd like to do while you're kind of waiting to hear from Artist before we move to him?
I think I'll, once I get myself all packed up, of course, I'll kind of keep it a watch. I'll kind of be at the edge of the camp, just, maybe up up here.
Okay.
Just kind of keeping a watch just to make sure that nothing's coming on the horizon.
Great. Go ahead and go up there and make a wisdom check.
All right. No dice.
Yeah, you're keeping a stern eye, looking out over the horizon, checking the tree lines, but not even a hare or a squirrel or anything of note passes by.
Sounds good. I'll stay vigilant.
I check in on my. I have a bonded imp named Baby.
Oh, okay, Baby, yes.
Yeah, so I check in on Baby, be sure that Baby's fed and happy and ready to go on an
adventure. Baby gives you a thumbs up. He seems eager. He's kind of eagerly hungry, you might say. What you fed him for rations seemed not to satiate him. He's ready to take some bites of things.
Perfect.
And I think Kip is just probably scribbling in a little notebook that he's got and kicking over the fire, like you say, and maybe picks up one of the heavier stones, as long as it's not going to scold him, and just stashes it away in a pocket or something.
Sweet. You can add large stone to your inventory.
Ooh.
Maybe bash someone over the head with it, you know? Never know what could come in handy.
Well, yeah.
Always need a ranged weapon.
So, Artist, as you have snuck a little bit ahead of the others, I want you to go ahead and make a wisdom check, and let's see what you make out as you come into the scene. All right, nice. So yeah, as you are creeping through the woods, you hear what can only be sounds of a scuffle, and then as you grow nearer, you can clearly hear the ringing of sword on sword, someone shouting. It sounds like a dog barking, maybe. But you're still too far away to make him out through the trees, because obviously, looking ahead here, we're entering kind of a thicket.
I will move closer, trying not to draw attention, but seeing if I can see what's happening and who's fighting.
Sure. So as you sneak a little bit ahead, I'm going to say you're in this bush here, you see a number of Bear Clan warriors, along with, lo and behold, the woman who you guys left for dead last time, and they are fighting another group of individuals. One of the men in the group is already down.
How far away from the others am I?
So I would say that you are now far from them. So it will take them one turn to run the distance to get here.
I will shout, because I recognize that the others, as well as the woman, that I can tell the difference between the bears and the people that they're fighting.
Yeah, you can obviously tell because the Bear Clan warriors all wear red paint. This other group, a couple of them have some splotches of blue, but nowhere near adorned as much as the clear, they look like warriors. The others kind of look like they could have been travelers.
And I will shout back to the group that we might have a problem, and I will how close do I need to be to shoot the lady that I recognize from before?
So you're going to need to move about halfway across the map, about a far move. to reach her with a shot. Because you're, like, beyond far. If you want to shoot her now, it'll be a hard shot.
And because there's red next to the wolf, I'm assuming it's a wolf because of the W at the top.
Yes.
Is that injured?
Yeah, she is definitely injured.
Well, then I will shoot the bear closest to me in the back.
All right, sweet. I think that's within far for you, so go ahead and take the shot. Nice.
Yep.
And you can go ahead and make that extra.
Should I do the second? Should I do damage first or?
Do both attacks first, and then we'll roll damage afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, so second one misses, so damage now.
Yeah. It's so that's 6.
Okay.
And can I use whip shot to hit it again because it's an enemy?
Yeah.
Not close. Yep.
Ooh,
Nice.
beautiful.
Nice.
There it is.
Let's see the damage there.
So 15 total.
Nicely done. He's looking quite wounded. The arrow sinks deep into his rib cage, but he's staggering forward with his blade still. He's not giving up.
And can I roll to see if my rapid crossbow goes off?
Yeah. So D10. And you need a 10.
So that's me.
All right. So now we come to the others who you hear artists call out, I think we've got a problem. So if you'd like, you can use your entire turn to run far and enter the scene, but that is all you can do. Otherwise, you can spend half your turn moving and then the other half doing something else.
I'll just use my whole turn, Wolf.
Sweet.
Even does the same.
Pip will also do the same, and as he starts running, he's like, that elf and trouble go hand in hand.
All right. At this point, can you guys all roll a 20 for me? Oop, I gotta bring your tokens here too. 14, 5, 13, 4. Okay. It's gonna be Elin first. And Artis. The Bear Clan warriors who are shot immediately turn. The woman kind of takes this moment to recover. She takes more of a defensive stance as this one lumbers in your direction, and off his back he pulls a throwing hatchet and lets it whirl for Artis since he shot him.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a hit. For
Nice.
2 damage.
Okay. That's all right.
The next one is going to run far and get right up next to Wolf, but that's as much as he can do. The woman and the other guy are both going to attack the dog. And they both hit. Okay. And that is it for the GM turn, so we're back to the top. Elin.
So, am I correct in that there's someone basically right in front of me?
Mm-hmm.
It's, this guy right?
Yep.
Yeah, right around there. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to swing right at him. That is only a +2, so it's a miss.
It's only an 11, or what is it? I couldn't hear you very well.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's an 11, yes.
Ah, okay. So you swing, your hammer is just a bit shy. Artis.
I will fire again at the one that threw a hatchet at me.
Okay.
So that's a 14, so
Yep.
that hits. And then I'll quit. It's not modified, so then that's
Nice.
Nicely
So
done.
that's 13
Very
damage.
good.
He takes one step forward as the next bolt lodges just above his collarbone, and he collapses.
And I will use my movement to try and run towards the downed.
You can get about here with an ear move.
Yep.
Sweet. All right, Wolf.
Wolf sees Ellen engage in combat, and I'll roar a battle cry and jump onto the bear that he's fighting as well and take a shot.
Lovely.
That's a hit.
Your axe blade falls into him.
Right. Then. So that is 5 points of damage.
As it sinks into him, you see him go limp, and he collapses. Kip.
And can I move still?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Sorry.
Can I move to there, or how far can I move to get
That's
since
perfect.
I attack? Okay. So I'll run out here.
All right, now Kip.
Okay. Kip also has a short bow on him, so I think Kip is gonna grab that, move up next to Artis, and then open fire on the bear fighting the dog, if that's possible.
Sweet.
So this is a +3. 15.
It sinks into him. Damage.
And this is a +4.
Lovely.
5 total.
All right. The wolf is going to bite back at this guy in front of him. He will miss, though. The guy sees you guys approaching. The wolf is kind of not looking so sharp. He's pretty weak from being shot the last turn. So he's going to move towards Wolf here, and he's going to swing with his sword.
I'll yell at him. Oh,
That'll be
oh, no.
17.
Does he hit? I have an 18.
Okay, so no, he does not hit. Then he's going to rip a bit of his flesh, take some damage, and attack again. His other hand with a hand axe. This one will hit.
Nice.
For 6.
Alrighty.
The woman goes to finish off the wounded dog. She does.
Oh.
Not gonna make that a thing. Okay. And then she moves away. She sees that the numbers are against her, so she finishes it off, and she starts to stalk back into the forest. Elin.
So am I, apologies for asking these questions, but in the middle, that timer is, we have somebody who's still alive and needs to be stabilized, is that right?
That is correct for the guy there.
Okay, can I reach them and try to use my healer's case?
Yeah, I think I will allow it.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to them here.
Oof. No beans.
Alright.
All right,
That's
Artis.
I will run to the wounded one. And before I try and stabilize them, I will shout to the. So we recognize that as the same woman.
Yeah, it's the same girl. It's Hackathon.
And Artis will shout, Agatha, I thought you wanted to die in battle. Are you really a coward as to run from us? Try and tempt her not to run off. And then try and stabilize the wolf.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. All right.
Nice.
So you had a healer's case as well? Or did you have a different item?
No, that was just to try and don't die on me.
Ah, okay. So his thing is down, but he is still unconscious. Which brings us to Wolf now. You've got this Bear Clan warrior staring you dead in the face.
I'll laugh at my wound, and of course I'll swing at him.
Sweet. Oh yeah.
That's a hit. 6 points.
Okay, so you chop him with your axe, and he grins, blood dripping out of his lips. Kip.
Yeah, so is that bear that Wolf is fighting still up?
There's one. Yeah. The guy that Wolf
Yeah.
is fighting is still up.
Okay, I'm gonna try make that not a thing. Move over, draw my sword, and attack him,
Sweet.
or not.
As you step forward, the Bear Clan warrior notices that you slip and fumble, and as he notices it, he jumps forward with his blade. And that's going to hit
Yep.
for 5 damage.
Okay.
And with that is now his turn. So he's going to turn on you, Kip, seeing the opening, and go for a strike.
Hello.
Oh, oof. Another one comes flying in for
Oh
7.
no!
Oh,
Yeah, that'll do it.
Kip crumples under the blade, and the Bear Clan warrior laughs, looking at Wolf in the eyes. Hagatha sees Kip fall and looks at Artis with a glare of death. She steps back forward, drawing her bow, and lets one fly. That's going to hit
Yeah.
for 6 damage.
Okay.
And this goes down. And we're to Elin.
so we have someone down, but we don't know what the timer is yet.
So the wolf is bleeding out now down here. He is stabilized. He is not bleeding out anymore. So he's just unconscious.
Okay. But what about
And oh yes, Kip is also down and has not rolled his timer yet.
okay. So much is going on. So Elin turns and throws his hammer at the Bear Clan behind him
Okay.
to the left.
That'll be Dex, I think, for throwing. Unless you have the hurler.
I have hurler, so it's
Sweet.
a strength. That's
So that'll
plus
definitely
2,
hit.
so that'll hit. And that's plus 4, so that's a 6.
As your hammer flies through the air, it conks him right in the back of the head, and he falls forward right in front of Wolf.
My distraction worked.
All right. Now we have Artis.
I will shoot. Was it Mangatha?
Hagatha.
Hagatha. I will shoot Hagatha. And not do very well.
That is going to be a miss.
Well, can I see if the bow sets off?
The rapid crossbow, yep.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, it
goes
does.
Nice.
Saving grace. And that'll hit.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
And then will that trigger quick draw? Because that's on a...
Sure. That's what you
Yeah.
made it to do, right?
Yeah.
And that'll hit.
So, yeah. I'm sorry, I clicked again by accident. So that's... so the first attack is 5 damage.
5, okay.
And the second one is 9.
Okay. Oof.
And then can I use whip shot because she's now damaged from range?
Yes. So 9 and 5, right?
Yeah. And then the last one misses.
Ah, okay. So she stays on her feet. Somehow, miraculously, clutching the bolt that's stuck into her. Or the 2 bolts, I should say. That brings us to Wolf.
So I see the guy lying bleeding out on the ground, and I grip my axe, bare my teeth, thinking I should kill him, but my friend is dying, so I'm gonna try to don't die on me, man.
Sweet.
Is it intelligence or wisdom?
It's a wisdom.
Oh no, don't do it then.
Alright. So Kip, now you are unfortunately unconscious. Let's see the 20, and then a d4 for how many turns until you're dead?
Okie doke, natural 20. There we
Come
go.
on.
Nope,
Not today.
it'll be fine.
nice.
Or
But that's all right.
4
And
rounds.
You can go ahead and drag that die right on there so it's your color.
yeah, I got it.
Sweet. Lovely.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time indeed. So, the woman, the last one standing, she grins a little as she looks at Artis, draws back her bow, and lets an arrow fly. Before it leaves the bow, her bowstring snaps. I think this happened last time too, to be honest.
It did.
She curses loudly as the string snaps and she looks down at her bow. She throws it to the side and she goes, "You're not meant to die this day, elf. I'll be back." And at this point she runs. A little bit. You can catch her at this turn.
Okay.
But these ones go down. And we're to Elin.
Even goes for the healer's case.
Sweet. Oh yeah.
There we
So that's 1 HP, right, with the healer's case?
go. Correct.
Sweet. Kip, you're up.
Nice.
Back, buddy.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Artis, your turn.
I am going to try and stop Hagatha from getting away.
So you can move near and then shoot. So it's still within range.
It's a miss.
Ooh, okay. Rabbit crossbow, maybe?
Yeah, we'll see if it works again. No.
Can't be that lucky, right? All right, Wolf. Your companions are now all standing. There's a dead Bear Clan warrior at your feet, and Hagatha is fleeing into the woods.
I'm gonna make a recovery action.
Love it. Con check.
Made it.
Success. 1
Yeah.
plus con to HP.
Awesome.
I got 1 back. Better than nothing.
You don't have any con?
Oh, plus con. Yep, sorry.
So it should be, yeah, it's always
Or
1 plus your con.
Yep. So I'm back to 9 health.
Awesome. All right, and Kip, you're up.
Okay, so Kip is dazed, little confused, looks at his friend that just helped him out, and he's like, "Did I get him? Did I get him? What happened?"
And Ewan just smiles and says, yeah, you got it.
Awesome. Whew. And then he just takes a breather, and I'll do the recovery action.
Beautiful.
Yep, so that's 2 more hit points.
Sweet. All right, the woman is running away, and as she runs, you see her move behind a tree, and you lose her. This ticks down. This ticks down. And the woman coughs, who's lying on her back. As you now take a closer look at her, you see that her ankle is nearly severed. The foot is lying, dangling from the muscle. And we'll start with Elon.
I'm sorry, I missed that last part. Whose ankle's dangling?
This woman who's on the ground here. She coughs, letting you know she's still alive.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go over to her. Is there anything to do medically, or would this be more of a RP?
Yeah,
Oh.
so she's kind of out of commission for the time being with her leg wound. Like, there's nothing that you can do unless you have some type of magic that I haven't seen before.
Okay.
But she's not going to die. You see her, she's panting, she looks up at you as you approach, so you can talk to her.
Okay. So Elon asks, what's happened? What's happened here?
Well, we were tracking those Bear Clan warriors, specifically Hagatha. I knew Roloff would send her to find the horn. You see, I don't much like the Bear Clan having the horn myself.
Do you know where the horn is?
Well, we've been heading in a straight direction for some time, and all roads in Nemedia lead to Glassamere, the ruined city.
Fascinating. What can we do to help you? Can we take you somewhere?
Well,
You're injured.
My dog's bleeding out over there. I'd appreciate it if you helped her. I'm sure some friends of mine will catch up. We were in one of the earlier scouting parties, but they'll want to take me back. You see, I'm the Wolf Clan Chief's daughter. We haven't met before. Name's Ingrid.
Ingrid, good to meet you. Elon.
Nice to meet you too, Elf. Didn't expect to see one of your kind doing me a favor.
Most don't, but I'm here to help.
Glad to hear it. I certainly could use it. What are your friends doing here?
Well, that may be a long story, but we have some history with the Bear Clan, and it sounds like our mission is aligned with yours.
You're after the horn too, huh?
We're looking to help.
I see. Well, luck to you, as long as those bears don't get it. Let's switch over to Artis now.
Having heard what Ingrid has said, I will run over to the dog that's dying, try and don't die on me, man, the dog as well.
Awesome. Ooh.
Just run away from it.
I just immediately run. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nicely done.
Awesome.
The dog. You see it shiver, you know it's going to live. Alright, is there anything else you'd like to do or say, Artis?
That was my action and my movement.
Right,
so
right.
The only thing I would do is just shout over to Ingrid. It's okay. The dog's gonna live.
Okay, awesome. How about you, Wolf? What would you like to do?
So the guy in the middle here with the blood spatter, is he dead?
He's just unconscious. He'll come to in a bit.
And this guy with the timer, is he bleeding out?
He is bleeding out, indeed.
Well, I'm going to help that effort and sink my axe into his head.
All right. Yeah, as you do that, you just lift it up, let the axe fall. It crunches. He is for sure toast.
And then, of course, I'll move over to where the Wolf Clan daughter is.
As you smash the skull, all of you hear a like whist on the wind, like a noise that sounds like sss, but it's just on the wind, and it's only for a second. The wolf woman also notices it, but go ahead, Wolf.
That doesn't bode well. I'll ask if she's heard did she hear the does she know anything about that hiss?
It means the spirits are satiated. Soon one will come into the world.
I'll nod and wipe the blood from my axe.
All right. Anything else from you, Wolf?
I'm good.
All right, Kip. How about you?
Okay. I think Kip is going to slowly walk forward towards this down gentleman here and give him a little kick on the shoulder to try rouse him.
He stirs. He's got a pretty bad head wound. Looks like he got clubbed. He's still a little dazed, but he finally shakes it off and looks at you.
Okay. Kip kneels down and talks to him and says, "It's okay, rookie. You know, we all have bad days. Catch your breath. We'll be fine."
He looks at you with a questioning eye, scratches the back of his head where the wound is, and gives a grunt of acceptance.
That's pretty much all Kip needs to do.
All right. As for the rest of you, what would you like to do in this moment? Is there anything else any of you want to say to the woman? Or is the plan now to head for Glasimir?
I would like to just try and do a recovery action and catch my breath as anyone else talks to the woman.
Okay.
Do we know where this location is, where the horn is?
So you all have a general bearing, and I will say, without a doubt, your general bearing will lead you towards it.
Okay.
And yes, artist, that is a success.
Thank you.
I'm going to try to use my mender's toolbox and create like maybe a walking stick or a crutch for her.
Okay, sweet. Let's say intelligence for that.
Okay. Got it.
That's a pass. You make her a little splint and sort of a walking stick crutch thing that she can lean on, and she gets to her feet shakily, grunting and wincing painfully. Many thanks.
I'll grunt and nod.
All right. Anybody else have anything to say to the woman?
I think I would just say to the group, we may want to get away from that corpse if the spirits really are going to rise again.
Ingrid nods, realizing that you understand the ways of Nemedia.
Yes, now that she's mobile, we should get out.
Oop, didn't hear
Kip
you very well.
agrees. We should move.
What do we know of this horn?
Artist, can you bring anything into this? You probably know the most about it.
The horn is sought by Roloff as a sign that he is the one that will unite the clans under his banner.
Indeed. Yeah, basically the horn allows one of the clan chiefs to become the chief of chiefs. He gets to unite them.
Uprosi.
Yes.
Uprosi?
Uprosi.
So, and we don't want Roloff to be Uprosi probably as much as Ingrid and the rest of the Wolf clan don't either.
Yeah, Ingrid definitely mentions you would not be in favor of that.
Yeah.
Is that because that if he unites everyone, he might do damage outside of these lands? Like, is he that kind of person? Is that why we don't want him to have it?
I mean, for all intents and purposes, he hasn't been a generally nice person Artis
Yeah.
has met him briefly, but their conversation was pretty brief. He was pretty much like, stay out of Nemedia or I will murder you. Like, that was the extent of
Yeah.
the conversation.
So it's not cool to give a guy like that every resource.
No, he was
Okay.
also murdering other, or he was either collecting other members from other clans or killing them.
Yep. Okay.
All right, so everybody's just kind of content with moving towards Glasimir?
So Kip, do
Yeah.
you need time to recover? Do you need any help?
If I've got time, I'll take a recovery roll.
Yep.
If not, I've got rations. I should take a roll.
Yeah, you can take a roll here. Artis took a roll.
Okay.
Wolf took a roll.
That's a no on the roll.
Ooh, unfortunate.
Never mind.
So,
So
Do you
yeah,
have a
Kip's ready
ration?
to leave.
Is everybody clear? We're going to go to the next scene here, or is there anything left? Just triple checking.
I'm good to go to the next scene.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
If it's a long distance, can I eat the ration on the way, or
Yeah.
is that something I have to stop and do?
You can eat the ration on the way.
Okay. 2 more.
I think I'll also eat my captain's ration on the way then.
Awesome.
Bless you, Sten.
So you guys start wandering, and eventually the woods give way to the outer walls of what you can only imagine was once quite a magnificent city. As you approach the walls, you see in front of the open gates there are a number of skeletons. And you can only imagine those are from people who may have attempted to enter this city. But yeah, this is where you guys end up. Let's make a new initiative roll to see who acts first. Go ahead and everybody roll a flat 20. Alright, Kip is moving up.
Quick off the mark today.
Yeah, good rolls. Alright, so Elon, you're still first. What would you like to do as you enter this area?
Well, I think kind of a stealthy scouting. I'd like to cautiously look around, but quietly.
Okay, go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Oh,
So you don't see anything like monstrous, you don't hear anything that like sets you off, but what you do hear is that it is way too quiet here. Not even bugs are making sounds here. You can also feel it's almost like the city is cold. You can feel like when the wind passes through towards you, it's cold. Let's go to Kip.
So did Elin move forward with that, or is just getting a general sense from where we are?
I mean, I imagine I was moving a bit, but I guess I didn't took.
Okay, Kip will just slowly move forward.
How's that?
Cool. Kip will slowly move forward, still catching his breath, not really just keeping an eye out, making sure that nothing jumps out on us.
Okay. You can make a wisdom check too if you'd like.
Okay. That's a 14.
As you gaze around, one of the statues in particular catches your eye. It's definitely stone, but the stone looks way too well maintained compared to the rest of the city.
Okay, Kip's eyes squint and his head tilts to the side. That's it for Kip.
Okay, Wolf.
I'm going to move up with the rest of the group, but cautiously, and I'm going to also just keep my eye out. So I'll just scouting. I'm looking at like up top here, seeing if I see any movement along the walls, anything like that.
Sure. Wisdom check, yeah.
That does not make it.
All right. So yeah, you just noticed the same that Elin did. This kind of cool breeze coming from outside of the city. You look at the gargoyle-looking statue.
Don't trust that.
Artis, how about you?
I will also move up with the group. You said there were skeletons around the gate.
Yeah, they're on the ground.
Are they armed?
Not anymore. Anything that's lying around them is rusted to all hell.
Okay, then. No, everyone else has looked around, but no one's really said anything about the gargoyle. So the gargoyle statue. So all I'll do is, I suppose I'll check the floor to see if there are any. Because we know that Hagatha ran away before us, so essentially I'm gonna try and look to see if there are any traps or anything that have been left in.
Sure. You can look for tracks. You do not see any tracks. Doesn't look like anyone has come
expectation
this
was
way
coming.
in a while.
Nope.
All right. So at this point, the gargoyle's head turns. It sees the four of you around this pile of rubble here, and its stony wings take flight. It glides down right next to Elin, landing with a loud thud, and it goes to grab him.
Oof.
That will hit. Elin, you are now grabbed. You take 3 points of damage as it begins to crush you in his arms.
Is that token
Yep.
kind of like to size? Is it large?
It is large, yes. It's probably
Yeah.
twice the size of a human, is all.
Okay, cool.
So 2 things for even. One is I have my signet, which I can reduce damage by 1d4.
Okay. So you
Okay,
resist
so I
it.
take. And then the other is, oh shoot, I just closed my character sheet. I have spiky armor, so he should take 1 damage for the attack.
All right. You see the spikes, but they seem to not dig into the stone.
Okay, fair enough.
This brings us to Kip. Or no, Elin. This is your turn, actually. You're first in the action. You didn't turn. That was just your reactions.
All right, so if I'm grappled, what is my option for action? Can I swing my hammer at him to try to break free, or
You can only attempt to break free. You can use either Dex to try and like wriggle free, or Strength to kind of like bust out. Since it is stone, though, it will be hard.
okay? Well, it's the choice is still obvious for Elin. It's strength, and there's +2, so it's 18 total.
Excellent.
Nice.
You bust out of the gargoyle's grip. Its arms release you enough for you to get out. That is your action, so you have movement if you'd like, but that's all.
I'll move back. I'll create distance.
Okay. This brings us to Kip.
Kip sees his comrade take a few steps back, looks around him, and then charges forward and starts slashing at the legs of the creature.
Okay.
That's a 20,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and then this is +6. A 10.
Nice.
Your blade cracks into the stone, and with the full force of your arm, you see the stone chip slightly. Your whole body seems to vibrate as it rattles against the stone.
I imagine it is one of them like comedic ones, and they're like, "Yee."
Yeah, definitely. Wolf.
I'm going to get behind it. Is that possible?
Sure.
And then spin around with my axe and try to smash it in the back.
Okay.
13.
13 hits.
What is that? 4 points of damage.
As your axe comes and collides with the stone gargoyle, it's almost like the stone deflects your blade. Unlike Kip's, where it latched in and you could see parts of the stone chipping away, your axe does not seem to deal any damage to it. Artist.
So I just have a question about the axe. Since it says it can hew because of the. Does that help at all?
It does not hear.
Okay.
Artist.
I need credit.
Artist will do what artists does best and pull the trigger on his crossbow. Yeah.
Crossbow, man.
So that's 9 damage.
Okay.
And because it was more than 15,
Yep.
it's a quick draw. 11, which misses.
You try the rapid crossbow.
Yeah. No, it was damaged at range, so kind of whip shot.
You can whip shot.
Yeah. Oh, and that's a crit with the crossbow.
Beautiful.
So that 9 plus 3, 12 more damage.
12 and... Okay, 12 damage. So the first arrow that you shoot, it just deflects completely off the stone. The second one, even though it's magical, sinks into the gargoyle's chest. And as it does, it reaches in pain, but it's still standing.
Okay. And that's me.
Okie dokie. The gargoyle turns its tail on Wolf as it's behind him and gives it a massive sweep, trying to knock him back. That will not hit. And then in front of him, he reaches forward to grasp onto Kip. Ooh, Kip, he opens himself up to an attack. You can swing at him.
I'll gladly take that. Oh no!
Oh no!
As you go to swing, your sword slips from your grasp and scatters across the ground a little ways away from you.
Yeah, sure. Awesome.
And that's it for me. That brings us back to Elin.
Elan's gonna throw the hammer.
Okay.
No.
The hammer falls just beyond the gargoyle. Luckily, Wolf sees it coming and steps out of the way. Kip. Oh, I have music too.
Okay.
This one.
Kip reaches into his pocket, pulls out a large stone covered in ash, and attempts to beat the gargoyle with the stone that he took from the campfire.
Okay.
That's a 14 total.
Yeah, you can do basic effort to it.
Okay. 2.
The stone, you smash it into the part where your sword hit into it and chipped it. And, yeah, it does a little bit of damage. Wolf.
Cool.
So seeing that my axe seems ineffective, did I do any damage to it or just no damage?
None.
Okay, I'm gonna run up the back of it and try to grapple it and put my hand over its eyes so it can't see.
Okay. You can attempt a grapple. It'll be a strength check. Hard.
So that's a 14, so no.
You try to wrestle onto its shoulders, but its wings kind of kick you back and keep you from climbing up there.
We don't have any hero coins yet, do we?
Not yet. Artist.
Byron again. 14.
Yep.
So that is 11 damage.
And I'll let you know that is enough as the arrow blasts into it. The gargoyle crumbles into stone pieces.
Nice.
You are left.
I'll pick up Ilan's hammer and hand it over to him.
Nice. You're left now standing in the empty gateway.
I suggest we move in. Although we should probably be careful if even the city is trying to attack us.
Do you want to scout for us ahead a little bit, since you have range?
Yeah. I'm happy to scout.
Okay. Do you want to like sneak ahead, or do you want to just kind of like step forward and look ahead?
I will try and sneak ahead. As I do, I'll say, if you see a flare, please come and help me. And then slink off forward.
All right, go ahead and make a dex check.
18.
Awesome. So you sneak ahead, and Artis, as you pass into the city, you finally come to terms with just how large it is.
Oh.
Whoa.
As you're standing down here, kind of just inside the gates, you can see in the distance there is a large cathedral. If you were one to guess, this horn, you can only imagine, is within it. But to reach it, you're going to have to pass through the streets.
Okay. I'll go back and tell them we're gonna have to cross this entire city to get to that cathedral.
Perhaps we should take another recovery for those that are wounded.
The more of us that survive getting to the cathedral, the more of us that might survive getting back. So I'm a fan of that.
Can I attempt another recovery just to pull that get that
yeah.
one back?
Anyone can make a roll here.
Okay.
I get it.
On this.
I just missed.
Okay.
Do you have a ration, Kip?
No, I ate it on the way.
One more time?
I ate it on the way here, so it's gone.
I'll give you mine.
That's greatly appreciated.
Oh,
Rough.
I'm sorry.
better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
Just a delicate Gerblin constitution. You can't handle too much food.
Nope.
That's better than 5, though.
So one thing you notice as you're standing here in the dwindling light is that estimating the time it's going to take you to get to the cathedral, should everything go according to plan, it'll probably be just around sunset.
That's foreboding.
Yeah.
Now, looking before you into the city, you're left with a few options. The route in front of you is blocked by ruined towers. So you have the option of going down the west corridor, which seems to be buildings of much larger height, meaning that there could be perhaps more valuables in that area, but also probably more enemies. Or you can take the path on the right, which seems to be houses and buildings of smaller height, lower, maybe houses and shops, not large cathedrals and monasteries and all these different sorts of tall buildings. Which direction would you guys like to go?
Well, I don't think we're here for the treasures. We're here for the horn, right? So maybe going right.
Yeah. And
I think
treasures
whatever
are,
is the safest route.
treasures are no good to a dead man, so.
That's right.
Agreed.
Alright, so you guys gather up your things, do a bit of recovery, and you start making your way through the right route. And as you are passing through some of the narrow passageways between houses where rubble has blocked other directions, you begin hearing the stamping of armor. You recognize it well from your time in Grey, what the soldiers sound like as they're patrolling. You can only determine that there's definitely more than 5 by the sound that they are making. And let's open up with Elin.
What's the name of this city?
Glassimere.
Okay, thank you.
Even excuse me. I'm moving forward. Get it.
So do you want to move near or do you want to move far?
I'll move far.
Okay, so you can move about double what you moved already.
So right in here.
Yep. Elin, as you step in this direction, you can clearly hear the stamping is coming from this direction.
Can I hand signal to the group, like turn around and hand signal that there's like soldiers coming from north of the map?
You can attempt it. You can make a charisma roll. Let's see if you can communicate it through hand gestures.
No.
He waves his hands, and you guys can only assume from the discussion that we had what he was trying to convey.
He's telling us to run forward to the left. Got it.
Yeah.
So,
head-
dude,
Head north for safety.
that would be fantastic roleplay, but dangerous.
Kip, it's your move.
Okay, can I do something slightly different here? Can I make an int check to see whether or not I misinterpret the hand gestures and start moving to the north?
Okay, you can.
I definitely think I have to go to the north.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess because it's urgent, I'll move as far there.
I would say a little bit back, so maybe here.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, because it's urgent and I'm clearly meant to go up here. That's where I'm headed.
Oh, Kip.
All right. So you see Kip run off northward. Wolf, what do you want to do?
Where am I on the map? Oh, there I am. How far can I get up toward? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Okay.
How far can I get up towards Elin?
Towards Elin, you can be right behind him if you're running far.
Oh, I can't grab my token.
I'll
back
help
there.
you out here. Don't worry about it.
Thanks.
And Artis, how about you?
House.
Yeah.
I take it it's also a ruined house. But these the coloured areas, are they doors or
Yes.
points of ingress? And I enter this house in front of me
This
and
one?
try and get it so I can just above where Elin is. There's obviously a door or a window that's looking.
Okay, so you're
north.
trying to run through the house?
I'll run into it, and if it looks like there's a lot of things in the way, I'll just try and get as far into it as I can.
Yeah, so the house, there's tables that are rotted, chairs that are kicked over from years. But as you're running through, what you don't notice is something. Make a dex check.
On Dex. 12, so just misses.
As you are passing, you see a mirror in the wall.
Oh,
A man is within the
fine.
mirror, and he reaches out and grabs you. His
Okay.
hands burn cold. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You are turned into a block of ice, pretty much, and incapacitated from his hands.
Okay.
The city is trying to kill us.
There goes my strategic thought.
I will say, Wolf and Elin, from your position, you can definitely see into the house where Artis has just collapsed, essentially. And you see around this mirror, black tendrils force it off the wall, and it begins to scoot along the wall away.
Oh, gosh.
And
Now, when you say he's ice, does he look like he turned to ice or is covered in ice?
I just meant as a metaphor, like he just is frozen as he collapses. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Is he down though?
Yeah, he took
Yeah.
10 points.
He took 10, right? Okay.
I unfortunately have some other bad news. You can hear the soldiers coming closer. And Elin, from your position on the wall here, you can see that they are just hollow suits of armor. They are more than far away from you, though. I'm just leaving them there so you can visualize it.
Okay.
And it's your turn now, Elin.
Is there a clear way into the house other than the window? Like, is there a door?
Yeah, there's a
See,
door
or-
right by Artis.
Okay. So seeing him in the house down, I enter the house and use the healer's case
Okay. Succeeds.
and succeed.
Thank you.
He's up with 1.
Kip, from your
What are you
position...
doing? And
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
And- and where is Kip? There's an army coming. Didn't you notice my hand gestures?
I mean, it looked like you were just waving. He just thought you were happy to see us, so he ran off north.
Oh. Let's go get him.
Well, there's still a mirror creature running around.
Yeah.
Kip, from your position, you were unable to see Artis collapse, but you hear Elin, running into the room. You can tell by his padded boots, the sound of them. And you obviously heard something collapse in the room, a solid thud. And you can also make out the soldiers coming closer.
Okay. Can I see them?
The soldiers
Or do I
or
have to-
Artis?
The soldiers.
You cannot. Not from your position. If you came to this corner, you could see them.
Yeah, that was kind of Kip's plan.
Okay, yeah, you can certainly do that.
Well, all right then. So, Kip will move forward gingerly and then poke his little green head around the corner and see what he sees.
Make a dex check so that you are unnoticed.
That's 14.
Lovely. So as you poke your little nose out, what you see are 4 living suits of armor with swords and 2 living suits of armor with bows. They are marching in formation in your direction. They have not noticed you.
Okay. How far away are they?
They are 2 turns away from you.
Do I get the sense that I could... No, I don't want to give away my position. Okay, yeah. Kip's ready and he's sure that everyone's getting into position in a house or something.
Okay. Wolf.
So do we see where this thing went in the house?
You see that it goes back into the house, into the recesses to the left.
So maybe we should not mess with it if we're trying to get north. I'm gonna go into the house too, but I'm going to just stand guard here
Okay.
and not actually pursue this thing because I think it's only gonna slow us down.
Make
And
a
I'm
wisdom check.
gonna, I'm gonna say I think Kip doesn't understand what we're doing.
Make a wisdom check as you're standing there.
No dice.
As you're like observing the room, looking for anything that may be valuable or may catch your eye, you don't even see where the mirror went. It's somewhere in the room beyond that you cannot make out.
That's fine. Standing at the ready.
All right, which leaves us with Artis.
So I'm on 1 health now, right? Because of the healer's kit. So I will back up in the room that we're in so that my back is as close to against a wall as possible, but my bow is pointing through the door that the mirror went.
Okay.
And I will... so I want to try and stay in the house so that nothing from outside the house can see me, but also so that if something comes through the door, hopefully won't freeze me before I see it, and then I'll just take the recovery action.
Okay. Con check. Not today, fellow. All right. At this point, Kip, as you're looking down the pathway, you can see the empty armor marching towards you. Nothing has changed in their demeanor.
Okay.
Wolf, however, as you're looking in the other room, axe forward, you see a shadowy shape move across the wall, and it slips out the window.
Good riddance.
And that's all that happens for me. Elin.
Ethan says, "We need to get out of here now." And I try to move as far as I can across to the red map. So I get out. I don't know if I can
Yeah, you can make it
here.
about there. Kip.
Okay, so Elin just ran over to there. Now, Kip knows that Elin is a lot more heavily armored than Kip, and it doesn't make sense. If anyone were to be at the front, surely Elin would be one of us, but he's not doing it. So maybe something's wrong. Maybe they want me to prove myself. Maybe this is part of me being a new member of the group. And I'm gonna see if Kip realizes maybe something's wrong and I shouldn't be here. So I'm gonna make an int check to see if I think, hang on, something's up.
Okay. You realize.
Yeah.
Thank God.
No kidding, right?
Yeah. So he just thinks that's not. I don't think I should be here. And then he's gonna, as cool as he can, just move like across to here if he can.
Make a dex check as you cross the threshold.
Okie doke.
Lovely.
That's 17. So just there.
All right, Wolf. What would you like to do?
So artist can move, right?
Yeah.
You're up.
He's fine.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
got 1 HP.
I'm gonna follow suit and come over here with Elin.
Okie dokie. It's a far move, so that leaves us with Artis.
Yeah, I'll just do it exactly the same. Staying as far away from the north as possible, and I'll just move with the other two.
The soldiers move up. At this point, they have not yet noticed you because you are behind the houses. And we're at Elin's turn.
Okay. I'm thinking this is not the fight we can avoid it, so I'm going to continue moving.
Okay, that's about a far move. Kip.
Okay, Kip takes the stone from his pocket, and can I like throw it over here to make
With
a
strength
noise?
check, yes.
Yeah. Okay. 20.
Nice.
You throw the stone, the soldiers are immediately alerted, and they start heading out in this direction.
Cool. And then can I use my move to like head that direction, however far I can go?
Alright, so yeah, that's about good. Maybe up with Elin if you want to go a little bit further.
Sure.
Wolf.
There we go.
And Artis.
Can I, with a near move, get to just here
Yeah.
and then use my action to try and recover again?
Yes, you can.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
So Elin, Wolf, and Kip, as you're looking down the street in front of you, you know, catching your breath from running away from these guards, what you see ahead of you, come round a corner, is a horse that is completely black with a black rider. It's wielding a very large sword. It's walking at a very slow pace, and as it turns the corner, it sees you guys. These guys run off in this direction.
Are we far enough away from the marching armor that if we got into a scuffle here, they wouldn't hear us?
I would say they will definitely hear you if there's swords ringing and armor smashing. It's much
Right,
larger
that's
than
good to know.
passing along.
Let's get to the next scene.
Elin.
So is this Black Rider, like on the, I guess I'm just trying to think position. Is he actually right there on this map, or is he kind of
He's
just beyond this map?
pretty much right there, yes.
Right there. Okay. Okay, I hope I don't regret this. I throw my hammer in right away.
Okay.
And
The hammer careens off his armor and goes flying down one of the streets. You're unsure which direction it went. Kip.
Well, there's only one thing to do. Kip raises his shield, grabs his sword. Can I approach it in one move and then attack, or is it quite far away?
You
or is
can
it right
approach it
there?
in one move and attack.
Then that is what I shall attempt to do. But as I'm small, can I go for the horse?
Yeah, you can.
It's only a 12, so nope.
You You go to slash at the horse's legs, but the black stallion staggers away from you, well trained in the arts of war. Wolf.
I'm going to engage this thing as well. I'm going to go for the rider.
Okay.
No dice.
You swing with your axe up towards it, and its sword deflects your attack. Artis.
I will, hearing a scuffle now going on, take a deep breath and sigh, run up to the side of Elin, see people engaging with this black horse and rider, and I guess try and shoot it, get through this quickly and disappear.
All right. That hits.
Nice.
Do you want me to do damage or
Let's
just
do
see how
rapid
many
shot
shots?
first, and then damage.
Okay, so the rapid shot first. Damage is. Oh, misclicked. Damage is 12.
Okay.
And then it was over 15, so there's a quick draw, which is 16.
Okay.
The damage for that is 11.
Okie dokie.
Then whip shot again hits, so the damage for that is 11 again. So 12, 11, 11.
It's a sniper rifle.
Okay.
Gene gunner.
He is. The arrows, they're like magic, right? You have arcane cartridge. As your arrows pass into the night, you see that it's not all there. It's like the arrows phase through it. You see the rider recoil strongly from the arrows hitting it. It's definitely hurting it. But once they hit it, they just pass right through. Which I believe leads me to me. He's up on his horse now. He is going to lower that sword in front of him and ride forward. I need everybody to make a dex check.
Oof.
Oh, I see a 20.
Yeah!
It gets a 15, so
15, okay, for Kip. How about Elon?
It's the 10 because I have a +3, but it's negates that by saying Dex is always hard.
Ah, okay.
I'm interpreting that right.
What is? I couldn't hear you very well.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm wearing plate, so it says Dex rolls are always hard.
Ah, okay.
So I rolled a 10 +3, so I rolled the 13, but it's
you
hard
have
for
plate.
me. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So everyone as sorry, not everyone. So this is just Elin and Wolf. Take 4 damage. As he rides
But I
by
can use
you.
my signet, right?
Yep, you can use your signet.
So that's 2. You said 4 minus
Yeah.
2?
4 damage, so 2 damage. At this point, the soldiers definitely hear the sounds of fighting, and they start making their way this way. Fortunately for you guys, they're not very fast. Elin.
So, question for the DM. I have War Chain, so I know I rolled a 1 and my hammer kind of went off. Can I still retrieve it with War Chain, or are we saying that one like disconnected
chain?
it from the chain, or War Chain?
Ah, okay, then yeah, you can pull it back for an action.
Okay, so one additional question. I'm going to pull it back I have my I have baby with me, my imp. Can I tell baby to bite the horse?
Yeah, you can. Let's see. So your baby is kind of deformed, right? If I'm not mistaken.
It's an imp.
Okay. Yeah, he goes to bite, but no dice.
Okay.
Kip.
Seeing the arrows from his friend's crossbow, which Kip knows just take anything out. Whatever they hit, they kill. Just pass through it kind of confuses him. And he looks at Wolf and kind of has a puzzled look on his face and just braces and gets up his shield and take a recovery action whilst waiting to see if the thing comes back.
Okay.
If that's okay.
That
Can I
is
do
okay.
a recovery or? Never mind. He's too confused.
All right, Wolf.
So I look behind me down the street. What does it look similar to this? Like,
It does. It does.
so I know I can probably can I hear the armor marching in this direction now?
Yes, you can.
So I look and I yell, "We have to get out of here! The between this horseman and the armor, this isn't. We're not going to survive." I- I'm gonna I'm gonna move down the street if possible and see if I can find a place where maybe we can hide or get like away from where the horse can't chase us, like maybe into a building or something.
Okay. Do you want to run?
Um, I'll do a regular move and then see what I can see.
Okay, make a wisdom check as you run up.
Okay. No.
Oh no.
So you're looking around, and most of the buildings ahead of you seem to be pretty much in shambles. You know, these ones aren't so good, but a couple blocks ahead of you, there are some houses that you can imagine you can hide in.
Can I use the rest of my movement then and head in that direction?
Since the looking was kind of your action, I imagine you're kind of like moving down the street, you're looking very carefully. That's your turn pretty much, but I'm going to move you down.
So I'll just yell back. I look, and I say, there, up a front, up ahead. That looks like where we should go.
Okay. And this brings us to Artis.
Trusting Wolf. So has Wolf ran backwards off the map or back down?
Nope.
He moved
Should
this
be
way. This
here.
way.
Yeah.
Left off the map.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
I might have
put him up
grabbed him by
here,
accident.
so you know he's not here.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Trusting Wolf, and Artis will essentially keep facing the knight, but walking backwards to get some distance, and then fire. Are the houses stone or wood?
They're mostly stone.
Okay. And I will fire once at the knight.
Nice.
Yeah.
God damn, so many nut 20s this game.
That's 3 for
Nice.
me. It's
Yeah.
it's making up for my first few games. So that is
Look at you, man.
Gee.
so that's 16 damage with the first bolt.
The arrow soars through the night, and he basically fades into nothing as he is departed from his horse. The horse, however, kicks up into the air and lets out a shriek as the knight is killed. The shriek carries echoes through the city.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Okay. That's fine. I had kind of a plan to try and help. At the corner by where the knight was. Well, does the horse look like Oiden is going to try and charge us without the knight, or does it? Because that doesn't sound like a normal horse.
Yeah, it's a black horse. It's got red eyes. Who can say?
Yeah. Right.
Hey, my thoughts.
Yeah. I will. my second shot to try and hit the horse then.
Yeah, your whip shot, right?
This would just be quick draw because it was over 15 on the first one.
I'm pretty sure quick draw has to be the same target, am I not mistaken?
A whip shot has to be the same target.
Okay.
That's why I didn't whip shot. So quick draw is just I get to fire again on a modified 15.
Sweet. Roll it up.
So that's 17.
That'll hit.
Yes.
So that is 8 damage to the horse that's definitely not just a horse.
The arrow also sort of passes through the horse in the same way it did the knight. It's wobbling a bit in its step.
So I've got whip shot and a roll for a rapid shot.
Yep.
I think. I'll roll for the rapid shot first, which doesn't happen. The whip shot has to be on the horse. So I have a question. If I fire a smoke bolt, can I still fire a smoke bolt at the horse? And if so, do I still roll for damage, or do we just say if it hits the horse, it explodes into smoke?
I would say it just blows into smoke.
I can hear that the armor's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll just try and hit it with a smoke bolt.
Okay.
To try and give us time to get out without getting shot by magical armor. So, misses any.
You
I fire a smoke
unfortunately
bolt, but it
press
doesn't
the
do it.
trigger a little early as you're still lowering it, and it shoots over the house in front of you.
Okay.
The knight at this point the horse at this point is looking at Elin, and it kind of goes on its back legs and tries to club you, rearing up with its hooves. It will not club you with its hooves. The soldiers come around the corner. They immediately see the group of you. One of the archers aims at Kip in the back and takes a shot. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
The evil dice have come out.
Oh.
Yikes. Alright, so yeah, you take 14 points of damage as the arrow sinks into you.
14.
Yeah, that natural 20. Damn bloody. The other archer sees Elin confronting this rearing horse and takes a shot at him. And he will also miss.
Oh.
While our soldiers make their way in this direction.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Elin, I need you to make a wisdom check. Alright, and it is now your turn.
Okay. Can I run from the horse without...
Yeah, there's no attack of opportunity or anything like that.
So I quickly run and slide, pull out the healer's case, and
Nice.
there we go. So he's up with one, and we have to get out of here now.
And Kip, you come to your senses, looking up at Elin again. We have to get out of here now. What do you do?
Me and you are going to be real good friends. Okay, and just go in any direction that anyone sort of pointed, just away.
Okay, you start booking it down the street, running right past Wolf. And Wolf, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna use a full move to get towards those dilapidated buildings.
Okay, you burst past Kip as he runs by. You're like, oh shit, okay, I'm keeping up, and then you get ahead of him. You find one of these buildings, and I imagine you push open the door as quietly and as quickly as you can.
I'll kick the door open with my foot and roll into the building.
Okay, you look into it. It's like an old pantry, or a kitchen, I should say. There's chairs and a table in the center of the room, but that's it. Artists. Oh. There's something wrong with your mic, buddy.
Well, it's just rolled into,
Oh, there we go.
or is it just far?
No,
Back now.
he is more than far from you now.
Okay. Oh, the will be far from me. Then I am going to cover our tracks a bit and try again just to fire a smoke bolt.
Okay.
If I this is going to sound strange. Obviously, about covering our tracks rather than blocking their sight and then them coming to it. You're probably going to say it's too many actions, but I would really like to essentially grab the back of Elin so he knows where I am, kind of tug him in the direction I'm going, fire a smoke bolt at the floor where we are, just try and back off out of the smoke.
Okay, yeah. And if you want to
obviously, I
drag
probably can't drag
it's
Elin
going to
with
be
me.
a strength check.
Okay, so should I fire the bolt first and then try and drag Elin?
If you're just shooting it to the ground, you don't need to shoot it.
And I will, and then try and do a strength check. So this will be a flat roll because I've got no modifier on strength.
Hey, you drag him. So you both get near towards the direction that the others are in. The smoke starts to fill up this passageway here, and you can see the shapes in the smoke. The horse, the soldiers, they're kind of like confused by it. They're stuck in it. Roll a d4 for me. Let's see how long it lasts. 2, okay.
Oh, there we go, 2.
Go ahead and drag that on the field for me.
Well, it's not. Did it work?
I don't see it.
I tried to drag it and I don't.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Perfect. I got yours. That one.
I'll hide mine. Yeah.
You. All of these things are coming with me. Clear this scene since we don't need it anymore. Put in. There we go. Paste a Rooney. So Wolf managed to get into this house. Pips, you're right about here. And you guys are just at the bottom of the screen here. As Wolf, you get into this house, you look out the windows, and this was a once chapel, the ruined bell tower you can make out, but inside you hear movement.
Inside of where I'm at?
Inside of this chapel at the top of the
Oh,
screen
okay.
here. And before we move into this next scene, I want to get some more water, so if you guys want to take a quick, bathroom break, this would be an opportune moment.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay.
Be right back. Alright, so seeing how everyone's back, I'm going to change our order to the order that we entered the scene in. So, Wolf, you're going to be first, then Kip, then Artist, then Elin. So, Wolf, as you're now standing up in this area, you can look and hear some stuff out of the chapel, what would you like to do?
Is the chapel where we think we're supposed to be going?
So, we're not at the center of the city yet. You're still making your way there. This is a very small chapel, just intermingled among houses. It's not the grand septum or whatever it is.
I'm
A
going
quick
to.
question about direction. The map, we were going from left to right, and now are we now going south to north? Like, did the map orientation change, or?
On this map, we're now going south to north. Yes.
Okay.
So where are we on this map?
Yeah, I'm pulling out a finger so I can point here. Here we go. So we started down in this area. You guys made your way some distance through some houses. Now we're up in this area by this chapel. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. By this
It's very Monty Python with the.
Yeah, that's it. I was trying to place it.
I like the hand a lot.
So we're about halfway towards this chapel, or not chapel, palace is probably the proper word. And here we go.
All right. I'm gonna leave this. The smoke's still going on back there. I'm gonna leave this and use my full move to get up in this direction, wherever far I can get.
Okay. Go ahead and run for it.
Oh, you here?
Yep, you can get there. Kip.
Okay. Kip's gonna stumble in through the door that he's seen his friend go into, and then take a recovery action if possible,
Okay.
and just lean up against the wall.
Nice.
Add a D12 to your recovery.
Oh
And
my
make
god!
sure you're
please.
marking your mastery.
Yes.
Lovely. Back to full.
Nice.
Kip, as you are leaning against the wall, make a wisdom check for me.
That's a flat 8.
Okay. Moving on then. Artis.
How far can I get with a far move?
You can get into the building that Kip is in. So about that far in a semicircle.
I'll tuck into the building then.
Okay. So you're not going to make it quite as far as him. Get just about inside.
Okay. Oh, I get it. So in from the bottom and out the top.
Yep.
Okay.
Elin.
Keep the party together. So, well, I'm artists.
Okay. As you guys are all standing here, you suddenly hear the ferocious clop of hooves again. A different knight comes riding up from this direction, and he moves far. He does see Wolf as he enters this area. His flag waving in the wind. And these go down. Artist, would you mind ticking down your timer? And that brings us back to Wolf.
I'm gonna keep going straight. I'm gonna keep running.
Okay, you're booking it up the street.
Yep. And find another place maybe if I can duck in.
Okay. As you're running up the street, you see another building and you tuck into it.
Gotcha.
Kip.
Kip turns around, looks at Artis. Whatever you do, don't miss. And runs up the street, shouting to get its attention to come after him.
Okay.
And he's like banging his sword on his shield and stuff.
I like it. Artis, what would you like to do?
Do I know where the knight is? If I'm in this building.
Yeah, you can see him out of window.
I shoot at him out of the window.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will do that.
Nice.
No, I miss. But I will see if rapid fire goes off. No, it does not. So that's me done.
I said
All
don't
on-
miss.
It's all on the
You
phone.
had one job.
Yeah.
All right, Elon.
Just heard the second word was the problem. I just heard miss.
Yeah.
It's Elon.
Yep, Elon's turn.
All right. Well, lucky for you, I have a Warhammer, a War Chain, and a Hurler. So I'm gonna throw my war. Oh.
As you throw it out, the hammer lies in the street right by the horse's feet, and you drag it back.
Oh man, sorry, I tried.
It's this window frame. It's not us. It's the only common factor is this window frame.
The arrow and the hammer missing the knight. It pays no attention. It pulls its lance from its stirrup, lowers it, and charges at Kip. I need a dex check.
Nope.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. It is 2 damage, as you only are grazed by the lance. Being
Okay.
a goblin, you're kind of able to dance beneath the horse's underbelly, just as an FYI. But yeah, it has charged up at you. My timers go down, so the smoke, Artis, as you look back down the street southward, you see the smoke dissipating, and the soldiers immediately see this knight, since it's a straight line towards this direction, and they start coming up in this direction. And this timer goes down. And we're back to Wolf, who is now hiding in a building off screen to the north.
Recovery action, please.
Yep. That is successful. So,
Hits.
you know, recovery is just 1 plus con. You do not need to roll for recovery.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. We're all, some of us are beginners.
I'm looking at my ration and I'm rolling recovery. And the ration's gone. So I'm back to full.
Sweet. And that brings us to Kip. You are staring down the night.
Pip lets out a large sigh, looks back at the house, and just sort of raises his shoulders. And then doesn't want to run off because he doesn't want to leave 2 people that have saved his life so many times. So, yeah, he's going to attempt to attack the underbelly of the horse.
Okay, you slide beneath it, slashing upward.
Oh no.
Unfortunately,
I'm gonna get
you
trampled.
You step wrong, and the horse steps on your foot. 4 points of damage. It slams down on your foot. Artis.
Yep.
I'm going to look at Elin and say, we can't, they're coming, we can't stay here, and I will try, essentially, charge towards the knight firing my crossbow.
Okay. Yeah. So, let me ask you this. Are you moving from one house to the next? Is that your running direction, or are you moving more, like, towards the knight, straight at him?
I think that with a near move, I could make it in the house.
You could make it to, like, these steps here.
And I will do that.
Okay.
So there's a house between me and where the others were coming from as well.
And then let that shot roll.
Come on.
Oh no.
Oh.
The dice do not favor you right now.
We shouldn't have gone on that break.
Too many 20s earlier.
Rapid fire? No. Okay.
Alright, Elin, you've recovered your hammer. What are you doing now?
I'm going to attempt the same. I run, throw the hammer, and
It once again falls a touch shy.
well, actually, quick question: if I'm doing the same action to the same
it should be
person, would it
easy.
be an easy?
Yeah, it should be easy.
Then I made it.
Sweet.
Okay, that's a success then.
Oh, I made it.
With a 6?
6 plus 4, 10.
Oh, okay, nice.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Alright, let's have Elin. Why don't you roll since we're on your turn, and then we'll come back to Artis.
Okay, so
Elin, are you swinging at the horse or the rider?
the rider.
Okay.
And go. It's a 6 plus 4, so that's a 10.
The weight of the hammer slides gracefully into the knight's immaterial body. It recoils. It's strange to see it act in a way when you know that the weapon isn't hitting it.
And also, it says the target would be stunned for 1 round and takes 1 off of its defense.
Okay, so I'll mark this guy. Minus 1d. So I'm aware. And he's also stunned. So as he is stunned there, he sort of is grabbing his head, getting recovered. It seems like he's sort of vibrating in between phases. It's like he's disappearing. He's not all there. The soldiers, as well as the dismounted horse. Oops, not that one. Start making their way up this way. The horse is running, so it can make it pretty good. And these guys will be intermingled here. Just at this crossroad. And I'll mark this as H for just horse. Wolf, I have some unfortunate news for you.
Uh-oh.
Can you make a dex check for me as you are leaned up against the wall recovering?
I can. And I do.
As you are standing there, you notice at the last moment another shadowy mirror reaching out for you. Luckily, though, it misses. It immediately begins to slink away.
Nice try.
And it is your turn now, Wolf.
I'm at the next stop up here.
Yeah, you're
I'm
you're basically beyond far of this map.
I'm gonna leave the building and just do a wisdom check, look around to see if I can find maybe the safest route northwest or northwest.
Go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Nope.
You see some rubbled buildings up ahead. It looks like the road might be blocked. You're looking back down in the direction. You see Kip tussling with this mounted knight.
I'll whistle as loud as I can and start pointing to the direction that I think is good to go.
Okay. Kip, you're up then.
But understands pointing, really simple. That's probably the best hand gesture is just a simple point. Yeah, Kip just shouts, "What are you waiting for?" to the other two, and then turns and runs as fast as he possibly can towards Wolf.
Okay. I'm gonna mark you here. And just imagine the space that I'm leaving between you is because that is equal to far.
Yeah.
Okay. Artis.
I didn't roll damage for the
Oh, right.
knight. Last time. Yeah, sorry. That's on me. It's my roll, I should have said. So should I just roll damage now or
Yeah. Roll one real quick, and then we'll go to your normal turn.
yeah.
Okay. So
10. I can see that the knight is stunned,
yeah, he's stunned.
and I'm just saying to Elin, I think we gotta go, and just run in as far as I can.
So you are you're near away from Kip and Elin.
Yeah, I follow suit, take advantage of the rider being stunned and
Okay. The rider is thing. This guy moves up this far. These guys move their way this way. At this point, is kind of your guys' goal to just run as fast as you can towards the monastery?
Yes, sir.
I think so.
Let's have everyone make a con check.
What's the target? 13.
Yes.
Kip makes it.
I miss it by 1.
Oh.
Alright.
No, I think you met. I was 9. I was the one that missed it.
Oh, was it? Let me
It was
check my
me
dice.
that was 9. Yeah,
Alright.
everyone made it.
Oh, I made
yeah,
it. I rolled a 19.
Everyone made it except me.
Okay. So as you guys are running as fast as you can, you put a fair amount of distance between the other group. I'm going to be generous and give you 2 rounds before this group catches up with you. It seems like they know where you're headed. The city, like artists put so aptly earlier, does not want you to enter. It is also your enemy. And at this point, we're going to enter our Mama Jabas. You continue running as fast as you can towards the center of this monastery. And we're going to imagine that this is basically right at the base of the monastery. So imagine just beyond the picture here, there are some stairs that lead up into this palace.
Yep.
You guys come through the rubble here. Artis is panting hard. And in front of the gates, we have another knight.
I don't like these guys.
Neither.
Or actually, no, I've already used 2. There shouldn't be any more. There's going to be soldiers. Oops. Let's drag you guys in. From where you're positioned, this bit of rubble here is blocking your view of them. I'm gonna say you guys have the advantage here. You have noticed them. From your position, you can kind of peek out and see them, but they have not noticed you. In 2 turns, the group that you left behind will catch up. And let's open up with a new initiative roll. Wolf, keep
Whoa.
that mastery point.
Nice.
Oh my god.
And it's
Mark
in
mastery.
the exact same order that it was in.
That was deliberate.
Wolf, you can move this turn far as if it were near for your 20.
Oh, nice.
And it is your turn.
So how far can I get up towards the stairs to the gates then?
So far would be just about to here. So if you want to move an additional far, you can make it maybe here. Or maybe up here even.
Sure. I'll get up there and I'll pull my axe off my back and look back to my friends and maybe maybe these things will attack me and not them.
All right. Kip.
Kip is just going to make a normal move forward. Is the normal move like maybe there?
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then he's going to have to take a recovery action.
That con coming in handy.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Another D12 for your HP.
There's a lot of 20s today.
2 mastery for Kip.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's awesome.
All right, Artis.
I will run up next to Kip. I assume that there's nothing wooden around.
No.
Oh. And they're out of range, aren't they?
The ones that are closer to you are within range. The archer and the first soldier.
Well, being an archer, I don't like other archers, so staying next to Kip, I will fire at the nearest archer.
Okay.
Hits.
That smacks him.
6 damage, and then quick draw.
Yep.
It was over 15,
That is...
which is 4 more damage.
So I'm looking at 9 in total right now, right?
10, 6 and 4.
6 and 4, 10. Okay. At this point, the archer collapses into a heap of armor.
Okay, so I can't whip shot, but I can roll for rapid fire, which doesn't happen. So yeah, so that's me.
Okay. Elin.
I think I'm muted.
You're muted, buddy.
How about now?
There we go.
That's a classic. You're muted. I'd like to make a near move and get in range to throw my hammer. Is that possible?
So it's a far shot. With hurler, far is hard, right?
I don't know that it calls it out.
I'll check real quick. Give me 2 secs.
Sorry.
It's okay. Type. Throwing up to near does not make a hard attempt to throw far. Yeah. Hurlers make a hard attempt to throw far. But you can move up here and throw it for hard.
All right, I'm gonna go for it. It's a +2, so 15.
Not quite. As your chain goes flying through the air, it doesn't quite reach the soldier. It's a really far throw. So, at this point, you guys can hear the thunderous horse hoofs behind you. But at the same time, energy, dark and black, begins to bubble out of this point. Wolf, as you're looking up at the palace, energy forms a visible barrier between you and the palace. It's basically at the top of the stairs that these soldiers
Gotcha.
are guarding. The energy is coalescing here. It's taking the shape of something here. And then it appears. What may once have been a lord based on his appearance, now skulls adorn his armor, a mystical black shadow makes up his cape, and he reaches his arms out. Who dares disturb my resting place? There's no response, so I'm gonna assume we're gonna stick right in order. Wolf.
Oh.
I'll yell, "Heroes of the Keep defy you," and then can I charge it?
Yeah, take a hero coin for charging it.
Nice.
All right, nice. I will take that hero coin, and then I'll run up to it, axe at hand, overhead, crying out a battle cry and slash into him as best I can.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
I will take that mastery point.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's my regular damage. So that is 6
Okay.
plus my.
Nice.
oh,
So that is 25.
Oh my. You take a chunk out of this man. This beast. He turns his head back. Ah! You will pay for that.
Bring it.
Yeah. Oh, also, these guys move.
can I? Yeah, can I get to him in a near move or not?
Not a near move from where you are.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just run right up to him.
Okay.
I'll make a far move up to him.
You charge forward, following Wolf's.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Wolf a hand.
Sweet. Yeah, take a hero point as well.
Thank you.
Artis.
If I move kind of back behind the rubble we were behind, can I still see the big shadowy lord with
You're saying over
also
here?
but also put the rubble between me and the other archer?
Because of this rubble, you will not be able to see him from that location.
And I will do the only thing I know to do, be reckless and get in line so I can shoot the lord. So if I move here, is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then I will fire
Yep.
and miss.
All right.
Fire off,
And
are
then-
you?
Yeah, I'll try rapid fire.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, close. No.
All right.
Okay.
Elin.
All right. Even also, this would be near, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then from here, is it? This is not. It wouldn't be a far for me to throw my.
Yep. This is near now. You can hit him normally.
All right, perfect. So I throw my hammer and I'm throwing it at our newly conjured. Right. So, twice, but
The hammer flies out. But no dice. All right. Let me pull in these guys real quick.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
This is bad.
It's fine. It's
We
fine.
got this.
So they enter the scene this turn. That's all that happens. The Dark Lord, he is going to raise his hands, and suddenly he switches places with the knight. Sort of does a sweeping gesture, and he appears elsewhere. Get them! Kill them all! The knight rears up on his horse, looking at the two guys in front of him. The soldiers charge at Artis around this pile of rubble. Only one is able to reach you this turn. He raises his sword, slashes, but misses. The archer moves this way, finding a position to shoot Kip from, and looses a shot.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh no!
Me and you are rolling back and
Twice.
forth 20. You're like, I heal for 20, I damage you for 20. On the rolls. Alright, it's only 9. You have 1 HP.
Oh, that's
Only 9.
what Kip lives on. Just 1 HP.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He does better when he gets low.
Oh.
Yep. Enters rage mode.
then gathers two of these pieces of armor close and puts a hand on each of their shoulders. There appears to be some transference of energy occurring. Wolf, you're up.
Well, I will take a shot at the guy in front of me, because I can't get to the Lord, so I will, I'll curse at the Lord, and I'll yell coward at him, and then I'll slash at the rider or the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Nice.
God! 20s this game. Amazing.
all
Back to
right.
back 20s for Wolf.
6.
He's hitting
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
That's 9, 12, 17 points of damage.
Alright. 17 on this guy who is already wounded. He still has some left, though. Just barely. Yeah. Let's go to Kip.
This horse hasn't taken any damage or anything, has it?
It is not the
The
horse.
in the middle. Kip holds grudges, so can I reach that archer in a near move?
You can.
Then Kip is not very happy, runs over and almost dual wield, like he just puts his shield, throws it to the side on his and hangs it on his hip and holds his sword in both hands and lets out as almighty a battle cry as a goblin can do and tries to attack him.
Yeah, and I imagine this is happening as you're like dancing between Wolf and this knight.
Yeah,
That should
probably
hit.
a slide. That's going to hit 17. So a slide under the horse, run across, and then hit him for 15 points, because I also deal the damage that I took last round
The
to him.
slayer comes through, and the archer just crumbles into a pile of rusted bits.
And it was slow motion, and it went through him.
Yes, absolutely.
Kip's happy. Kip can die happy. It's fine.
All right, Artis, you've got company.
If I back up, can I hit the Lord from there?
Yes, you can.
And I will do that. And this is
Come on,
this an
Artis.
easy shot because I missed the last one?
Yes.
Oh,
That is even with
Yeah, that's
easy.
not
I don't
gonna
think
hit.
so. Rapid shot.
no. Come on, D10.
You don't have a hero coin, do you?
Oh,
Do you need a hero coin?
I mean, I have a question.
Sure.
If someone hits Lord now, that whip shot lets me hit because it's if an enemy is harmed at range, instantly roll an attack.
Yeah.
If I hit that and roll over a 15, can I also quick draw?
I would say no, just to keep the interaction simple, since it's a reaction.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Just keep the hero coin. I don't know when we'll need it.
I'd save it. We got someone with like 1 hit point.
Yeah. It's fine. Got
He's
this.
always there.
Elin, you square up against the two knights now in front of you. What would you like to do?
Well, as I recall, my last failed attack was against the Lord.
Yep.
Right? So I'd like to mirror Artis and take a step back and throw the hammer at the Lord for an easy.
That should hit.
Nice.
Make it. All right. Nice.
Yeah.
That's 10.
He lifts up the suit
That-
of armor in front of him. The hammer crunches into it, and it just falls apart.
And can I use my whip shot because he's now been damaged?
He hasn't been damaged. The armor was damaged.
Oh yeah, the armor was.
So you used it as like a shield?
Yeah, he meatbagged him 100%.
Nice. Nice
Okay,
catch.
so the
So
quick
cool.
question about that then. It's so when I have a hit of 10 or greater,
Mhm.
it says target is stunned, and then also the defense is reduced by 1. So does that apply here?
So for this,
no?
it won't apply simply because what you ended up hitting was another creature. You didn't end up hitting
Okay.
the Lord
Alright.
because he's using him as a meat shield, quite literally.
Okay, got it.
And that brings it to me now. So let's start up at the top here with the soldiers. They're both going to step up on Artis. 2 attacks. One will get through
Okay.
for 3 damage.
Okay, that's fine.
Then we'll go down to the knight here with Wolf. He's limbering on the back of his horse. His swing is feeble, but it's still an attack. Yeah, the feeble swing. Oh, actually, this is a knight, so he does hit with a +3. But this is just a close hit, so it's just 4 damage.
Okay.
This horse just starts running madly forward, and it's going to try and collide with Elin. You can make a defense roll, Elin.
Okay. So
You should have +10, I believe, because you have 20 armor.
10.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yep.
you easily like push the horse back. You don't let it ram into you, really. Yeah. Next, we've got this guy who, while the Lord was doing something, the transference of dark magic between the two, the soldier, the armor drops to the ground. And in its place, a skeleton
No.
begins to fly.
Fly?
Yes, it is
Flying
hovering,
skeletons.
Nice.
and it moves this way. He steps back. He grabs 2 more as the archers also step forward.
Oh no.
And we're back to Wolf.
I will attempt to end the life of this
Yep,
rider.
that'll hit.
Yeah.
He has 3 HP,
Now-
so I think you kill him no matter what.
Well, I hit him before, yeah, but I'm gonna roll.
Mm-hmm.
I want
Please.
15 points of damage.
Oh yeah, so the rider, you knock him off, he fades into nothing, and this is now just a horse.
And I'll look at Kip and I'll be like, "Help me kill this horse."
And Kip, you're up.
Kip just nods, runs forward, and attempts to attack the horse. Nope.
Prances around your stabs. Artis, you're getting tucked in there. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
Just as a quick RP thing, during my little like skirmish where I'm not hitting it, I like just a little moment where Kip does stare over and see Artis like being surrounded. Just a little moment.
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
Artist is going to, the damage he's taken, probably cough up a little bit of blood. His hand on Elin's shoulder, try and push through the others, just keep pointing the crossbow at the Lord and just start trying to let loose. Try and
Okay.
move a bit closer, but still stay a distance.
Kind of like bristling through the soldiers. You take your shot.
Yeah.
It hits.
Yeah.
So that's damage on the first hit. Then
10?
quick draw. 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah. And then 17 to hit with the second one,
Yep.
which is another 6 damage.
The soldier in the right hand crumples as he moves the guy in front of each of your shots, kind of pointing it out in front of you like a hockey goalie, and the soldier crumples into nothing.
And then try to rapid fire. So that's me for now.
Okay. Elin.
All right. Elin is feeling very done with this horse, so I'm gonna take a swing.
Go.
These horses, man.
Swing into the horse. It prances away, snorting and flaring its nostrils.
I'm gonna get it.
The Lord looks down at this guy he's holding, and he keeps hold of it. In fact, he grabs an archer too. The archer, the other one, who is not grabbed, is going to move off in this direction. He's going to run far, actually, and end up here. The horse that Elin is tussling with is going to try and boot him. It does not. The horse that Wolf and Kip are tussling with is going to try and boot Wolf.
Oh!
My goodness, and it gets a solid kick into you. Make a con check for me.
No.
Uh-oh.
It boots you for 3 and sends you flying over these ruins, and you crumple onto the ground. But you're just take 3 points of damage.
So 3 points?
Yep, just 3 points. The 2 soldiers crowd around Elin, hoping to press the attack while he is busy with the horse. Attacking in unison as one, but they will miss. Lastly,
God.
the Wraith sees Artis, and I don't know if you can see from this. Essentially, its stomach opens up into a maw, and it bites at you. And it hits.
I'm down.
4 damage.
I'm down.
Okay.
I was on 1 hit point.
You are also in the mouth.
Okay.
God.
And, we come back to the top. I think it's appropriate to make the music a little more intense. Wolf.
I'll stand and charge this guy again if I can.
Yeah, you can, like, scramble over the rubble.
So is it 15?
Yeah, it's easy, though, because you missed last time, right? Or did you hit last
No, I hit him. So I miss.
Oh, okay. Alright. Kip.
Yes, was that because it's got -1 defense?
Oh, yeah, it is only at 14. Does that hit?
What I roll? Let me see. I think it was an 8. Yeah, no, I'm only +3.
Okay. Alright, Kip.
Okay, Kip is going to engage the horse again. I can't fight horses. I'm too small.
I'm not meant for this!
Hates horses. I'm shit. There we go.
Alright. Artis. Let's see the
So I'll
20.
roll there. Come on. No.
D4. 2. You can drag that on there for your timer. Beautiful. Elin.
Elin is going to try to attack this skeleton that has.
It's a wraith. You hit.
It's a 9.
9 damage? Okay. As you smack into it, the mouth drops Elin. Or not Elin, Artis, sorry. back to me. So we've got soldiers and horse are all kicking and bucking at Elin.
Jesus. Oh,
All right. The
Ooh.
soldier is going to hit. The horse will not. Ooh. For 6.
For 6.
Next, we've got the horse by Wolf and Kip.
Does that take damage from Elin?
does he
I
have
got my
Uh,
spiked armor. They
Spiked
take
armor
1
should
damage.
Take 1 damage.
Spiked armor.
Okay. So in this guy.
And you said it was 6 that damage for me?
Yes, 6.
Okay, I reduced it by 3 with my rings.
Yep. Awesome. Saw that. This horse is going to try and kick at Kip since he's kind of like dancing among its legs. He does not hit. The archer sees Wolf clambering over the rubble, pulls back his bowstring, and lets one rip. He also misses.
knock it out of the air with my axe.
Awesome. What does the Lord want to do this turn?
He wants to run. I know it.
Just give up. He just wants to give up.
He feeds the 2 soldiers. You see him just absorb all of their energy. And it seems like he gets a little bit bigger. He, like, shifts in shape. You will never leave this place.
That's very possible.
Probably not wrong.
Alright, Wolf. It's been a lot of
I
no
will
hits
once
that
again-
last round.
I missed him last round, so it makes it easy for me this round.
Yep, so you gotta only get an 11. That's more
And
than
I
an
do
11.
so. I bear my axe down into the flesh of his horse. For 6 points.
He collapses finally. Alright, Kip.
Kip runs across the body of the horse that, as it's disintegrating, I've just realised it's not real.
Yeah.
Runs across and attempts to attack this archer before he lets loose an arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my! For
You're rolling 5s or 20s this game, it seems.
Yeah, it's like
so that's
2 ends of the
8.
spectrum.
I've got a hero coin, but I don't know if it's. Don't know if to use it. What do people think?
You got 1 hit.
Yeah, I'm sitting on.
You.
I'm sitting on an 8 right now. So should I use it to re-roll?
You need a 7 or more if you roll a d12, so reroll has got better odds.
Sick.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll spend the hero coin and re-roll.
Okay, okay.
That's better.
That's a 13.
Oh, just shy.
And I suppose it doesn't count as easy because it's the same turn, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Alright, so fails the attack.
Alright. Artis. Come on, 20.
Here we go. Let's just roll the 4th one for the game. Oh, I rolled a 4.
Elin, as you ran up and smacked this guy out of, or smacked Artis out of his mouth, you should have gotten a hero coin as well, but it is your turn.
Okay.
Now I've ticked down my timer.
Yep, I saw that.
Where's the... Okay. Oh, the timer is over...
Yeah, here, I'll
Yeah,
put it on his
sorry,
body
drag it
so
on
you can
to-
see better.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well... My action is very clear. Amongst all the chaos of the battle, I go over to use my healer's case. Wait, I've got a hero coin. I'm going to use it.
Okay.
And
I imagine adding the d12.
I can do the... Yeah. Do the 12.
Oh, yeah.
Does it.
Oh,
You're back,
yeah.
my friend.
back.
Artist will just kind of open his eyes and go, "We've got to stop meeting like this."
You need a some sort of medical ward.
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, the Dark Lord sees this opportunity now. As Elan's back is to him, he reaches out, and a shadowy lightning bolt reaches from his hands,
Oh no.
and he lets it fly.
One?
Ah.
That'll do.
But as the lightning bolt reaches out towards him, it fragments and sparkles in other directions. He screams in a rage, "Ah!" and charges forward. He's going to try and use the mace at his hip to bash Elan. And also miss. Then we've got our archer over here, who's going to take a little step back from Kip and let a shot fly at him. He's going to miss. The horse over here, good old horse, is back to
You
kick,
guys are.
kick Elan.
My God.
He's going to miss. The Wraith, at this point, is also interested in Elan because you have disturbed its prey. So it's going to try and bite you now. Not going to happen. Just
Oh,
tuck
God.
you in there too. These guys, they think Kip is a little bit closer, so they're going to move off in this direction. They're only going to move near, kind of barring this passageway between this rock now. And that is it for me, which brings us back to Wolf.
Charge and get in front of this guy and smash him with my axe.
Yeah, the rallying cry is let out.
Nope.
Okay. All right, Kip.
Yeah. The dynamic duo going in.
Let's do
We're
it.
gonna attack this one on the right.
Yeah.
That'll hit. That's 9 points.
As you slice into him, he crumples. He was the one that Elan had damaged earlier with his armor.
Thank God. Wow.
I love it when my players sweat. Artists, what are you doing?
I'm going to back up to here. I can see both sets, I imagine. And I am going to... Just being saved by Elin, it would seem impolite not to try and shoot the ones attacking him. So I will fire at the Wraith.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
That's a crit with the crossbow.
Yeah, it is.
That's 9 plus 3, 12 damage to the Wraith.
12. The Wraith's arm goes flying off, but it's still alive.
And then quick draw the Wraith again. Miss. Shot the Wraith. Hit.
Okay.
Sorry, I clicked to ignore the 8, so that's ignore the D8. But
Yes.
11 damage.
All right. Now the Wraith is perished.
And then I'll roll for a rapid shot. Yeah, that's me done.
Okay, Elan. The numbers have thinned.
Okay, sorry, I was just unmuting this time. So yeah, with the Lord face to face with me now, and having attacked me twice over, I'm gonna swing it.
Nice.
There we go. That's a +4, so 7.
7 damage. Okay. All right. Soldier, up top is going to swing at Wolf. He's going to miss. The archer is also going to shoot at Wolf. He's also going to miss. Our horse is going to kick at Elin. He's going to miss. And lastly, the Lord is going to close his hands. And as he does, you see fire forming. And he lifts one into the sky and pulls it down. Everyone make a defense roll. Oh.
Yes.
Nice Kip. Kip with his 20.
Ice Kip.
Oh, okay, so Kip is the only one here who doesn't take the damage. As he pulls flames from the sky, everyone takes 5 damage except Kip.
I'm down again.
Can I use a hero coin to tempt my roll again?
You can.
Okay. Because I have a total of... My defense is 8 plus 8, so...
Yeah, so you're close.
I'll take that
Oh,
20.
nice.
Oh,
And, yeah, that should be it for me. Which brings us back to you, Wolf, who is not down anymore.
I will smash the guy in front of me, or attempt to.
Okay. You will.
And I missed him before. He hasn't taken any damage, so...
Yep.
That is 11.
That is enough to knock him to pieces. Kip.
is artist down then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine.
I definitely want to run over, but I've got a horrible feeling that this archer's gonna drop one of us and we'll be in a worse spot. So
Oh, yeah. No,
Kip's gonna glance at you and then turn and strike. So just a 10 total.
No dice there. Alright, artists, let's see the 20. Oh. Alright, D4. Big Mama. Again with a 2.
Oh.
And Elin, are you
No.
down as well? No, you should. No, 14. Yeah, you should have taken the damage.
I took damage, but not. You said 14?
No,
I
that's
missed
your
it.
armor. It was 5 damage in total.
5 damage minus 1 when I rolled my sig.
Ah, okay.
So I
didn't see
took
the
4.
signal. Perfect.
Yeah. So I'm still up. I've got. Let me check. I am currently at 5.
Cool.
Half a star or half a.
And it's your turn.
Okay. This might be risky, but I'm gonna run and slide, and try to do the healer's case.
Okay.
That's. And
No,
So-
no one has a hero coin currently, right?
No.
You now have one for your next turn, Elin.
all right.
And with that, we've got the archer. He takes another step back away from Kip. Kip running up to him now. He's gonna shoot at Kip. Gonna miss. Horse charges forward now.
Oh, no.
Charging attack. He still misses. The Dark Lord's cackle booms. You will perish here! He lifts his hand once again, this time flames forming within it, and he throws it at Elin. Ooh. Artists, I'm gonna have you tick your timer down by 1 as a fireball engulfs you both.
Oh.
Okay.
9. Ouch. The horse also takes it, though. And that actually kills him.
Thank God.
And that's a positive.
So you said 9. That's Elin as well.
What was that?
Did you said 9 to Elin as well?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, I'm down then because I have 5 and I couldn't reduce it enough.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh,
This is not
no.
looking good for our heroes.
A wolf.
Can I get to try to do
Yes.
a Don't Die on Me Man on? Okay, I'm gonna run over here and I'll get down next to him and don't die on me, man.
Stay with me.
No dice.
You can take a hero coin for your next turn. Elin, you have your hero coin as well. I don't know if you want to pass that along to him.
Yeah, go ahead and use my hero coin.
So I rolled. What did I roll? Let me see.
11.
An 11. So I should probably just roll that 12.
Yeah, you need a 4.
And plus wisdom, right?
Yep.
Yep, plus wisdom. Oh yeah.
Oh, that'll do.
Alright, and you don't have a healer's kit, right?
Don't.
Alright, so on Artis, on your turn, you're going to make a recovery roll.
Okay.
Kip, you're up.
Okay, this archer's causing problems. He could drop any of us, so I'm gonna have to try and get rid of him.
Yep.
It's easy. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
come on. That's 8 total.
Alright, he's still up. These are gone now. Just nice. Okay. And then we're to Artis, so you're going to need to make a con check to recover. Fortunately, you're incapacitated still. Elin, I need the
Quite tired.
Alright, D4.
Oh no!
Oh,
No! No!
this isn't good.
This is bad.
Oh my God!
Ugh.
Alright, the archer raises his shot on Kip.
Oh no. Oh god.
Oh no!
Doesn't matter what I roll.
Oh no! No!
The Lord steps up, looking at Wolf, hearing Kip's body
Oh,
crumple on the ground. His mace rises in the air. No one disturbs Glasimir. It is mine! And he swings it down.
Oh, nice!
The mace gets stuck into the ground. And he's
I
now
will-
stuck.
I will look at him with the mace stuck in the ground, and I will roar for my friends and for the keep, raise my axe, and try to hit him.
Okay.
I've got a hero coin.
You do.
That's a hit.
Yep, it is.
And that's a terrible roll. 6 points damage.
That's not very good. Kip, you're down. I need a 20 from you. Please. Please, God.
Nope.
Alright, D4.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no!
Alright, Artis, recovery roll. It's easy. Because you failed
This
last
is
turn.
hilarious.
You gotta get 12.
No. It's 11.
Oh my God, no. Oh, I don't want
I
to do
should.
this.
I should. Who's this one back here? I should have tried to rescue you.
That was Elin.
No, I'm sorry, man. I didn't see that.
And Elin, it is now your turn.
Come on. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, I have chills. I have chills. You see Elin's last breaths escape his body.
Oh.
My God. Elin, if there's any parting words you would like to say before you pass, please do.
Can imps cry?
Yes.
All right, then baby is now just weeping and goes to fight the Lord.
Go ahead and roll it. Roll the attack.
Rage.
It hits. He will deal ultimate because he's in a rage.
Here's my ultimate.
All right.
My little baby crying as daddy's died.
No.
God damn. All right. The archer steps over, sees Wolf exposed, draws back his shot.
No!
Oh,
No!
Wow.
I got chills when Elon rolled that one because I'm like, no, dice, don't do this to me right now.
Yeah, guess what,
Oh
buddy?
man.
TPK.
Wow.
Maybe. He might roll a 1.
Let's see.
No.
2 1s and
No.
Oh,
Yeah, if you rolled
I'm
2
down.
1s, I would let you live. All right, so let's go through. Artis is alive. He's not incapacitated. He's incapacitated, but he's not dead. So he can somehow pull this out of pull a magic rabbit out of a hat. Kip, you're first though.
no.
Artis.
come on. Oh,
The opposite of what we needed.
All right,
no one's got a hero coin.
Nah.
Nope.
not anymore. Wolf used it.
Elon did. Does
Elon
that
has a
still
hero
count?
point. He can pass it along.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'll try
You have
those
my
out.
you have my hero coin.
Come on, baby.
Ah,
Oh, nice 11 again.
I'm gonna give it to you because
Hit
you
it?
rolled it 11 twice. Literally one try. Con plus HP, you're up.
Yeah, so that's
You have movement.
I will.
We got to kill this guy. Someone's got to get the horn.
If I back up and stand, can I get to there with Far? Kind of stand behind this block.
Yeah. Sure.
oh, I forgot to drop my timer as well.
Oh, yeah, I got to drop timer too.
You're on 1.
Elan's not up yet. And Wolf, you didn't roll yet, correct?
No, I just did though. I got a 4.
Oh, okay.
Or should I wait?
No, that's okay. Elon, why don't you... Or he's dead. So
He's
sorry.
dead.
I don't mean to rub salt in the wounds.
Very dead.
I'm trying to keep track of everything as the world falls apart around me.
It still could.
Yeah, it still could. So Elon, baby is alive. What would baby like to do?
I'd say baby's still gonna just keep thrashing and attacking the Lord.
Do it.
No.
The Lord backhands baby, slapping him away. Mindless little imp, know your place. I am a lord of hell, you mere squabbler. It's angry. Baby is. Wolf. Let's see the 20. Oh god.
Oh,
Not today.
I'm gonna need to reduce that timer by 2 this turn. Okay, Kip. Is this the end of the road for you, or do you pull another?
No.
Alright. I'm sorry to say, Kip's breath escapes him as he passes. Alright, artist. We need a
Artis
miracle
will
shot.
whip around the corner. Will fire at the Lord. That's 17.
Yep.
And then that's 5 damage.
Okay.
Quick draw because it was a 17.
Uh-huh.
11, which misses. Shot because it was hit. 10, which misses. Rapid fire.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You're pulling out all the stops, man.
Everything is coming out. It's just not quite enough. The archer is going to move this direction towards you. He's going to move far, so he can't shoot this turn. The Lord is going to cackle with more mad laughter. You face a god. Die, worm! And he throws another fireball at you. If he casts. He doesn't cast.
oh yes.
A wolf. Oh my
No,
god.
guys.
So close.
So close. Alright. Artis.
Looking around him, Artis will, before he starts just walking forward and pulling the trigger, he's going to pull a pipe out of his bag, light it, put it in his mouth, then just walk forward, just firing every shot he's got. So that's 18. 12 damage.
Nice.
Triggers quick draw.
Nice!
Oh my god. This could be it, boys. This could be it.
9 more damage.
And guess what?
Still
The
up.
arrows sink into him. He looks shocked suddenly. No! No! No!
No, why?
I think that artists might really want to get the horn.
Where his body once stood, the horn lies.
Nice.
Whoa.
Oh,
The
There's
archer
still a skeleton there, though.
crumples into
oh,
nothing.
Oh, thank God.
Now, we've got a one-timer on Wolf, so I'm going to do it like this. Artist, you can approach him and try and stabilize.
okay.
And then he's going to roll his 20 if you fail.
1 dice. Is it a wisdom?
It is wisdom.
I certainly 11.
Not
Here's
quite.
my 20.
All right, Wolf.
So close!
Oh,
So close!
that's two
Whoa,
19s, right? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so
Yes, it is.
sorry.
Take the horn, my friend! Make it back to the keep.
Artist becomes the new Dreadlord.
Yeah.
I hope you adopt baby.
I will adopt baby.
Baby can be adopted. I will allow this.
Awesome.
With a sad look over, a mournful look, Artist will just slowly pick up the horn, hold it in his hands, just as if it's as like a eulogy for his fallen comrades. Will just blow it as loud as he can over the city.
As you blow the horn, there is script inlaid in it that alights. You can hear something majestic within you as you heal to full HP.
Oh, cool.
Artist, you stand among your fallen brothers now. What is your plan from here?
As long as it takes, I'm going to build as much of a sled as I can and take their bodies out of here because they don't deserve this.
Okay. So I'm going to say that, you build a sled, then you haul one person out, then you go back for the next, just because it'll take less time that way. You can probably do it all in a day. On the third trip, on your final trip back, what you see as you approach this was that which was once a well. You can hear a familiar laughter. It is the Lord. And you hear, "I'll be back."
Of course he will.
I'll just say back, and I'll be here to stop you.
Awesome. So, artists,
Goosebumps.
we're going to move scenes back here now, actually. Instead of having friends, you have bodies with you. But the Wolf Clan, oops, wrong one, has gathered up around the clan chief's daughter. As soon as they come around you, they seem to look at you very differently, artists. You're back. You live. You blew the horn.
I did. I only wish my friends were there to see it.
The woman who has no ankle makes a very dramatic kneel in front of you as she leans on the crutch you made for her. The Abrosi is chosen. Mutters are heard among the other Wolf Clan members. The Abrosi? An elf? An elf is the Abrosi? This is not what the scripture said. They seem mightily confused, but they're all kneeling to you.
I'll say, the scriptures. This is real life. Now rise. Do what they do.
All right. They rise. At this point, guys, I feel like it's a pretty good spot to end our session tonight. Your sacrifices were not in vain, though. Artists, you are now seen by the Wolf Clan as the Abrosi. If you go to the other tribes, they will also recognize you. The magic imbued in the horn marks you among the Nemedians. You can add this augment to your sheet. Uprosi.
Okay.
Chief of Chiefs. You have also earned the favor of both the Wolf and Elk clans here. You can choose if you would like to build an outpost here in the future. Or propose it to the council, I should say.
I imagine that I will be proposing that.
I hope you build shrines to your fallen comrades.
I imagine that the outpost will be on massive shrine, so anyone traveling through will see what was sacrificed.
I love it. So, artists, as you are the Abrosi, feel free to brainstorm some bonuses that the Wolf Clan or Elk Clan outpost may provide. Try and think of one profession that is linked here, and then a bonus for that profession. And that will be the gift that you grant to your fellow adventurers. The rest of you, rest in peace. Great characters. Elin, you are one of the longest standing characters here. I always loved seeing your games. I didn't want to be the one to do it, man. I hope there's no hard feelings among anyone here.
No, but it's surreal. It's been months, so it's wow.
Yeah.
I just feel so guilty with the amount of times Elin saved me, and then I wasn't able to.
Yep.
Just had to try and make the decision to just try and machine gun the boards.
Well, be sure to take care of Baby. I put Baby in the chat.
Right. Of course.
I'm excited to make a new character.
Hell yeah, guys. Great session. Kip and Wolf, you guys are first time players for me, and I want to say it was a pleasure having you both at my table. You guys did awesome.
It was a pleasure to play.
Yeah, thanks,
Pleasure
man.
to play,
Really
man.
fun. Really fun, actually.
I love that. That was awesome.
Yeah,
I love how
I'm
it came
totally.
literally right down to like teeth on teeth. There was 2 heroes versus 2 monsters, 1 hero versus 1 monster. It built up in such
I
a
know.
marvelous way.
Like, you could literally make like a movie of that kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
It was
especially
like
now
someone
Artis is
scripted
like
it.
a hero with a. That's awesome.
Also, artists, remember, you're a scout, so if you would like some information on one of these monsters that you encountered, feel free to make that roll in the quest channel, and I'll fill that in for you later. Other than that, guys,
Okay,
I
will
hope
do.
you guys all have a fantastic rest of your day, night, morning, whatever time it is for you in your particular time zone. Like I said, wonderful having you all.
Thanks, man. Really